that experience before, since we're kind of now live. Good evening, folks. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Tonight I am joined by a very esteemed panel. Don't know why I said esteemed because,
I was going to say, is there somebody else coming on?
No,
do you need me to go, Scott?
Aye, well, we do have a kind of reputation to shoot, you know what I mean? Sorry, Mark. But thanks for coming in anyway.
You're right.
Alright, so tonight we have these two ladies, Rosie and Emma Cardy, aka the Ghoul Gang. And to my side we have our good friend, Matt, but I was going to say Matt Cardy, it's not Matt Cardy. It's Matt Barton. Maybe it is.
I've been called worse.
Is there something you're not telling me? Matt Cardy. That's an all right name.
It does sound good, Matt Cardy. Yeah, Matt, you're a Cardy now.
Sure, why not? I've been adopted. It's all live. I've been adopted again.
Yeah.
Yep.
or as he's otherwise known, the Paranormal Consultant. Now, I do apologise for the way I'm dressed, but, there's a Laura saying hello. But the Grand Prix is on. The Grand Prix is on. I was meant to be on at 9 o'clock tonight. That's why we brought the show forward to 7. But then the powers that be decided to bring the race forward by 3 hours. So I've only seen, 40, 45 minutes. But I have been told by my esteemed panel that I look like an F1 commentator. So, but that's a kind of compliment. You know what I mean?
Very professional.
I do kind of suit this look sort of thing, maybe.
It's pretty cool.
However, I will be getting updates on the race in the comments from my lovely wife who is still watching it. Nothing. They reply me nothing.
No update.
Eileen, Rosie, Emma, nice to meet you. I don't see my name mentioned there. Do you? I'll read that again. No,
it was implied.
Oh, you go under the hi guys.
Yeah.
I think I'm under guys. There's Craig, Laura's taller half, shall we say? So tonight we don't have any format plan or anything. Tonight we're just going to be talking crap basically. And there's my lovely wife in. What's happening, B, in the race? Come on, I need updates. I need minute by minute updates. We actually did that before. Now the question is, has he shorts or PJ? I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing now. Weird. Leclerc's up to Ferrari's up to 4th. Good.
Shorts or PJ?
Well, Leclerc started 3rd, but he got a good jump off the grid, off the lights, and he ended up 1st. But then his tyres started to go off, and they gradually fell back. So I was kind of shouting at the telly for them to pit him, which they did. So they must have heard me. I don't know.
Yeah. As the commentator, they must have heard you.
Yes.
Well, aye. Hamilton 3rd. Verstappen, do I know about him? Sarah's a Red Bull fan, but still love her.
Is that Red Bull the drink though?
PJ.
But both Emma, both Red Bull, the drink and the F1 team, but we still love her. Pajama bottoms, I bet. No, Laura dear, I am actually wearing shorts.
Ooh, those legs.
I can't. I know.
All right, let's screenshot, folks. Go back and screenshot. There you go.
Pretty
But Matt, you're not showing your shorts, it's just bare leg.
Scott, you do know I do multimedia for Global Ghost Hunt, right?
Right, but let's put this to bed.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Happy now? Rosie and Emma, Rosie and Emma will get this joke. You know, Matt. Can you see me now?
Can you see
Can
me
you see
now?
me now?
Can you see me now? Oh my
Right,
god.
I'm going to take that background away. Bear with me.
He is going global.
Well, Brian's here now.
No, I look like an F1 weatherman.
Where did you come from? You see this?
Oh, your cat.
He wasn't here like 5 minutes ago. Where did you come
Oh,
from?
Fred. Oh, putty.
No one needs to see those pathetic excuses for drumsticks. Seriously, that's, that. And see, everybody loves my legs, Thanks for the encouragement, ladies. I mean,
Sorry, Matt. It always descends into
Oh.
chaos like this. This is quite early for us, though.
You guys have seen my show. This is normal for me.
Anthony,
Well, yeah.
because of tire issues.
We put the normal and paranormal.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
ladies,
so normal.
You have to agree though. This is nothing compared to some of our global ghost hunt meetings.
Our meeting,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
They are.
Folks,
Yeah.
it is.
I think
It's
live
terrible.
one day.
How we get anything done is beyond me.
I know the feeling much straw more meat on a lollipop stick.
Laura.
This is the abuse I get. You know what? You know what I should have done? I should have got an F1 background up.
Yeah.
Scott, if it makes you feel any better, I get it all the time. The Wicked Queen, if she's in studio while I'm doing a live, forget it. It's just the show's gone.
Done.
Chaos.
Yeah.
And there was, I don't know, she was in chat, I think, the one night. Ladies, I don't know if you were there, but there was almost a 15-20 minute segment of just picking on me on one of my shows. I was trying to do something nice. Yeah, trying to do something nice and do an actual show, and that went right out. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
that one out.
Brilliant.
Do you know what, brother? I feel your pain because I'm the exact same. I am an easy target, same as you, because we are both genuine, lovable guys. And so people take advantage of that, I think. And we both wear specs. We both wear glasses.
That could be. That could be
And
too.
we're both very handsome. So I think it's jealousy over our good looks.
Sorry, I'm
me
just
off.
thinking of the last time, John McEnroe. Do you remember? With the headband. Do you remember that, Scott?
You cannot be serious.
That's the one.
I'll remember him as well. John, because, he can have played all over the world, which the world is behind me. He played here, there, and everywhere. Over here, then up to there. But the United States is kind of in the right places, isn't it?
What was that one?
You Quebec. Oh no, you've no. That's Canada.
Yeah, that's Brian. That's all Brian. That's not me.
So we can expect some rain coming in from the north with the wind coming from the east, which will clash.
You know what's funny, ladies. You'll get a kick out of this. But Scott, when we're in meetings and anything happens, we always blame Brian because he's Canadian. We were in the store the other day, and or the shop or whatever you want to call it, and we found Canadian water, sparkling Canadian water. Mackenzie looked right at me and goes, "I didn't know Brian made water." So now we always look for Brian. We always look for Brian water.
Oh, you got any Brian?
Poor guy. We need to get him back on and make fun of him. Talk to him. Make fun of him.
I'm thinking about getting a couple of bottles and taking it to our investigation for GGH and say we have our Brian water.
It's all right.
Please tell me it's got yellow font as well.
It's going to. I think it's,
Can you imagine? Like,
if I'm not mistaken, I think there's yellow outline. It's like
Yellow
blue
outline,
lettering with
that's
yellow
weird.
outline, I think. But
Perfect.
Thrilling stuff. This is why people watch your shows. They find out the colour of a bottle of water.
how about freaking water? Yeah. This is all we have to do here in Pennsylvania, in the U.S. We just talk about water.
Oh.
Anyway, folks.
You knew what you signed up for, brother.
I know. What can I?
Into the mix, and then it's all just chaos. We've got
Yeah.
category 6, like cat cyclone, like.
Try. As you can see, folks, we don't have any topic. We're just going to talk crap for a while,
Yeah.
basically. But I mean, I think they're the best kind of shows, don't you? When people just come on and talk crap. Well, you used to that, Mark, because you do it all the time.
I built my stuff around that. I built the consultancy, all my shows.
That's our
So-
investigations.
Yeah. Just drunk crap.
Basically, you built your shows around a pile of crap.
Yeah, me.
Aw.
Listen, just because other people put you down, don't you put yourself down.
Hey, to be fair, I'm the one who starts it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just have to wake up, basically, and I, bang. I don't need to say anything, or, just go out the street and people throw stuff at me and stuff like that,
It saves money on an alarm clock. It really does.
It does. It does. You just go and you get, rotten vegetables or cabbages or whatever thrown at you across the street,
Or pushed out of bed or kicked out of bed.
Yeah.
Or
and
straight up slapped.
Yeah, that's just the
No.
dog.
nobody wants to be your friend, You get banned through the bus station in the town centre because you keep asking people to be your friend. We say, "Look, go away."
Well, it also help, brother, that when you're like this close to somebody and you're just like, hi, they don't like you gotta give a little space.
That reminded me of something. I'm not going to say it because it's quite crude, and I don't do crude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Eileen doll, enjoy your dinner. No, you ever watch Jeff Dunham?
Love Jeff Dunham.
Well, see, Peanut,
Mm-hmm.
character Peanut. I was watching a clip of him the other day, and Peanut was kind of like right there
Mm-hmm.
to him. I don't know if you've seen that, and he's saying, "This is, why are you so close to me? This is awkward." Peanut turns around and says, "If I was any closer, I'd be inside you."
So you want some fun facts? You want some fun facts about Jeff Dunham? 100% true. When Jeff was just starting his career, he came to my elementary school when he was first traveling around back in the early 90s. The early 90s, mind you. He came to my elementary school. And then I went to a show in San Diego with one of my exes. And we were taking, you take pictures of yourself and whoever you're with at a concert or whatever. And a couple years later, I was talking to my ex after her. We were talking, my girlfriend at the time, and we were talking about Jeff Dunham, and we started showing pictures. She was sitting next to me when we took the picture. So,
Wow.
so my ex and I were literally right next to each other, and we didn't even know it.
Thank you, Laura. I appreciate that. You will always be my friend as well. Obviously, I didn't answer. I didn't answer quick enough because I was listening to Mark. You know what I mean? Sorry, dear. You'll always be my friend as well.
Always been. Our screen froze, so we
Yeah.
didn't get the end of it.
But I love Jay. I love Bubba J and Walter.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Bubba J.
my.
Bubba J is one of my favorites.
Bubba J reminds me a lot about myself.
I feel that.
Do you? So what you're saying, Matt, is when you look at you listen to Bubba J, you think of me.
I think of me. I'm like, wow, I've never related to a puppet so well.
It's like, I can totally relate to that guy.
Have you ever seen any of his like behind the scenes stuff that he does? Like Jeff's behind the scenes, how he showcases how he makes the puppets and how he his card collection. Have you ever seen any of that stuff?
No, I've not seen any of that.
You need to watch it. It is really cool. Like he goes through the whole process of how he creates these puppets and shows his shop, and then he shows off a bunch of videos of his car collection. He's got one of the original Batmobiles.
Wow.
Like it's a freaking museum, absolute museum. But it's a great thing. If you like him, you'll like these shows. You like his series.
He's worth millions, I know. And he's worth millions. You're talking
Just a little
millions.
bit.
You know, he's not short or a bob or two. You know what I mean? But anyway, folks, since this is a kind of paranormal related show, will we talk some paranormal, maybe, do you think?
Do it.
For a little bit.
For a little bit.
Well, why not? While we're here, you know.
Might as well. You know, I did give up a Grand Prix for this, you know. What can I say? Oh, I was raging, I tell you, I was livid.
Oh, yeah, we had messages this morning.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this is a kick in the teeth. They brought it 3 hours early because of thunderstorms. It's no bloody raining.
No, but it might be at 9.
It's not raining now, but Emma.
Yeah, but
You know,
it's only 7:20.
I know the area snows.
Yeah.
Here, you know, get
9, it
together.
might
and
be
see-
raining.
Aye, whatever. I mean, anyway, folks. So Matt is one of the brains, and I use that word reluctantly.
I don't blame him.
Behind the global ghost hunting. This will be our first year doing it. We
so
have
excited.
been meant to do it in the past, but we just keep annoyed. Basically, can't be annoyed with that stuff. So, but he's been on and on and on. Please, Scott, please do it. Right, okay then. You know.
Yep. I
And
told him
Rosie-
this year if he wasn't going to sign up, I'd sign him up for him.
Yes.
So
Yeah, no choice.
pushed it, and Rosie and Emma do it every year because there's nothing else to do, basically.
Yeah,
No, of course
yeah,
not.
we're
No,
bored.
no.
Yeah.
The best
So-
show on earth, like other than this show, but it's the best event on the earth.
Yes.
That was a good save there, Rosie. That was fast.
I saved it. You didn't hear
That
it.
was... Oh, I forgot Rosie, actually. We've got a tradition, Matt, whenever Rosie and Emma's on, particularly Rosie, that she has to do something in her Scottish accent. Because Rosie's visited us a few times, so is Emma. And she's trying to fit in with Scottish culture, you know, talk like what we do, basically.
Talk like what we do.
Talk like what we...
I'm getting there.
I mean, she's only been practicing for, I don't know, about 5 years or
5
something
years.
like that. Roughly, give or take. Which is actually too long, you know. Anyway, so I always get her to say something in Scottish when she comes on. I totally, it's usually at the start, but I totally forgot all about it. So,
Thought about
Rosie,
Yeah.
carry on.
Oh, I don't even know what to say now. So I'm going to read what's on the screen here. It says, "You're in the show now." How was that?
That's
Is
not
he
bad after...
still in his head? I'm taking Matt. Yeah.
I'll get some claps.
That was it. Right, Emma, you.
We knew.
Emma,
You stole mine. So I'll just go with, can you see me now? That's it. That's all you're getting. Or I go with Christine. It's Madison. She was absolutely devastated. She shat in the bath.
She shot in the
is
back.
that meant to be Scottish?
Yeah.
Now mine sounds more Scottish now,
Yeah.
doesn't
See? Got to make you look good somehow.
Well, come on, Matt. I can't leave you out. Come on. You ever tried a Scottish accent?
I'm
That's
not.
super fun.
No, I will get banned internationally if I try. But I will say this though, brother. I was giving you some props the other time the last time you had me on the show. I was promoting it out, and one of my buddies at work asked me, you know, what's it like, you know, being out, you know, on these other shows. And I told him, I said, it's a lot of fun. It's a great time, great networking. And he goes, well, what's this Scott like? What's he like? I said, have you ever listened to somebody that you wish spoke in closed captioning? And he goes, yeah. I went, yeah. I said, Scott, his accent's so thick. It takes a little bit to get used to, especially here for me, because we don't hear it that often. And I said, greatest guy ever I've ever met. A lot of fun, a lot of fun to be on. But fuck, I wish there was some closed captioning sometimes with you. I have to listen to it over. But
Yeah,
I see.
more used to it now.
I can totally understand myself. So, I don't see
That's all
people's
that matters.
problems.
I was gonna say that's important. That's where you have a step ahead of me. I've got no.
Sometimes I don't agree with myself. I need to have a meeting with myself to see if, work out the problem. And then after I've discussed it with myself, I get back to myself and say, well, what's happening with myself?
You have a word
Do you know
with
what I
yourself.
mean?
Look in the mirror and have a word.
Wait for him and Verstappen are fighting for third. Leclerc's third again. Verstappen's Red Bull. You see that, so that's all right. Third's quite decent. Anyway, back to Global Ghost Hunt.
Sure, why not?
We've been on for 20 minutes and we're just talking crap, basically, but who cares? Anyway, so Mark, tell us, what is Global Ghost Hunt? I know it can explain itself, but you know what I mean.
How long do you have?
The short version.
Okay. So the short version, it's a 10-day celebration of teams and locations from all over the world. And to be honest with you, brother, this is the 4th year, and we're doing it for free, as you know. And it's a great way to learn about different techniques. Every year, Emma and Rosie, I think you will agree with me, we always learn something new.
Yeah,
These teams, they always bring something new to the table. The only downside to the Global Ghost Hunt is your bucket list gets a little bit longer.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
Right.
You see these great locations and the teams do an amazing job with them. And it's like, I want to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all it is. It's just a big old celebration.
Yeah.
So you can either do it live or you can record it.
Correct.
And then, obviously you record it, you just kind of submit it.
Yep. It doesn't have to be during the dates. You can even send old evidence if you have it. It's just basically an hour and a half of raw, uncut footage. So you don't have to edit. You don't have to do anything. Just send it in. Just send it in. We play it for you. We do the thumbnails, the videos. We do it all. We take care of everything for the teams. And if you want to go live, it's easy to.
And it's free. That's the best part.
This year, yes. This year it's free.
That's why we're doing it, because it's free.
Yeah.
There's the cost nothing. So Rosie and Emma, I take it you get your arms twisted to do it.
Who, me?
Oh,
of course.
God,
Yeah.
It didn't take a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't take a lot of twisting, but we got there. We started off as attending, and then the guys then asked us to be a part of the admin, which we love. Again, it's just the word global. You bring everyone together. And every 2 weeks we have a meeting, and we just look forward to those meetings as well, because
they end in chaos.
It ends in chaos.
They start in chaos too.
Well, yeah.
Start and end. 10 minutes of our meeting is to do a global ghost hunt. But it's just being part of that. You've got extended family out there, and even though we haven't all met each other, we know what we do, and just if you need to pick up the phone or message someone, like normally nighttime, if I message Matt, he's going to be somewhere during the night, he'll message back, and it'll just be like, yeah, you've got your buddies there. And then you get the added side of the paranormal, and being a part of that, doing that and showcasing everything that we can do, and then learning off of everybody else.
Location.
And then the location.
And the fantastic thing about going live as well is the other teams will be interacting with you,
exactly,
and they pick up things that we might not have seen or heard at the time. And particularly the mausoleum.
Yeah.
I think it was a bit paranormal.
Down there froze.
took us off.
If we frozen, so I don't know if you can hear us. I think we're back.
We're back.
We froze.
Yeah. So Abyss Paranormal took us on a totally different tangent, and we found another story to that place, which we're now probing at. So
the comments,
yeah,
when you're doing your lives, someone will be watching it through your group, and then the teams and viewers will be messaging, and it will help you because sometimes you don't think of those questions like outside of the box kind of thing. But then even if it's a streamed one, people will still watch and will comment, but you can be there to comment and kind of go, oh, that was also there at this point at that moment, because you can kind of comment with it. But
oh, we love it.
We love it. Love
What's really nice with doing the live stream too, brother, is Brian and or myself is backstage. So you don't like the teams and groups, they don't have to even worry about that. We get all that set up for them. We stream for them, and we're basically producers. Like not a lot of people know this, but Brian and I are behind every single investigation. We're backstage watching and listening, making sure the stream looks good, make sure everything sounds good. So it's
now I know that Brian's watching. We need him back on. I can't remember the last time I spoke to him. As we were saying before, Matt, you know, you can lose touch. You used to keep pausing, you keep freezing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I
have no idea why. Every time the dog goes past.
It's your English Wi-Fi, that's why.
That's probably what it is.
It probably is.
It's a load of junk.
So crap.
And
too expensive.
Yeah.
But it's a brilliant idea, and as you know, as you say, it's a way to bring people together as well.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, I mean, everybody talks about para-unity. You know, we're all for para-unity and what have you, but you don't see it a lot. You know, there is para-unity. It does exist among the right people.
Yes.
That's the key word right there. Yeah. Among the right people.
Yeah.
You know,
and of course, it's on the locations as well that you get to see the places you've never even heard of. And like Matt said, the bucket list just grows every year. It's so cool.
Well, we're doing Loudon-Kirk. We're doing
nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
Rosie and Emma, they've been to Loudon-Kirk.
Yes.
A few times.
It's cool.
And as we're saying, and I get married as well, so that makes it kind of extra special. You know,
I don't ever I've never been across the pond to where you guys are at in the UK, Scotland, Ireland. I've never been over there, but it's always been a dream of mine to go. And like the mausoleum, ever since I saw what you guys did with Brian and Lex when they were over, and you guys investigated with them. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Grey Ladies. I want to have fun. And the tea shop, everything that we've had on the Global Ghost Hunt is just, for me, like really exciting. It's basically virtual investigations is the way I describe it on my show, is you're virtually investigating with these teams. And it's cool. It's cool. It's a lot of fun.
Well, if you do come over, Matt, I'm going to pre-warn you that there's things that you get in Scotland you do not get in England.
Yes.
Oh, I hate this. I honestly, it's mind-baffling that we don't get down here. We're so deprived in the UK.
I had to pay for extra baggage coming home last time on the flight. I had to book extra weight the night before.
Yeah.
Because
we were picking up stuff. I don't get this in England. Don't get this in the UK. Don't get this down there.
Yeah.
Red cola, tatty scones,
Ray Bentos, big pies.
I swear, see when they were up the last time, I took with Tesco, which is a big supermarket kind of thing, and we do something in Scotland that is called, I don't know if you call them in America, we call them rolls. I don't know if you call them baps or something over there.
Buns.
A bread roll.
Burger bun.
The buns, rolls,
Buns. I look kind of with buns here.
The buns. Big squishy buns.
Anyway, in Scotland, we have what you call well-fired rolls as well. You get normal buns, and so what happens is they leave them in the oven a bit longer, and it burns the top of them. Rosie and Emma thought that they were just all burnt. Look at the rolls, they're all burnt.
Yeah.
I said,
I literally was like, why
What?
are they putting burnt buns out?
I wouldn't be buying them.
You guys need to come over this way. Some of our stores would, you guys would have no idea what to do.
No.
We've got like
you know,
47 varieties. We have like 47 varieties of literally everything.
Oh.
Like
And if
you say buns, it's like, okay, well, what kind? Excuse me? And it's like
Red ones, yellow ones.
This, you want this, you want this. It's like,
Pink ones, blue ones.
and there's no difference. There really is
No.
no difference. It's just different packaging, and some of it's worth more. It's like, why?
I was gonna say the price is the difference. That's
But the fresh stuff, the fresh made stuff, like at a bakery, that's even more expensive.
Yeah.
Go figure that. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh,
But no, Scotland definitely has a lot of stuff
Scotland,
that we don't get. It's, yeah.
fresh air, you know.
Yeah.
fields,
The whirly gigs.
green fields.
We call them whirly gigs up here. They're kind of square, dry. If it dry and flows, they go outside, you can have a pole, and there's 4 sections to it, and it spins round.
Okay, I know
It's
what
not-
you're talking about.
You know, you see, they get them in America, you
understand.
don't get them in England.
I understand what it is. See, we have whirly gigs here, but it's something completely different.
Okay.
Whirly gig, what we call whirly gigs here, well, at least here where I'm from, is you know the maple leaves. They have the seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spin down, and that's our
Oh,
whirly gig.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
we call them helicopters.
helicopters.
We call them that too, but it's the same thing.
Whirly
Helicopter,
gig.
whirly gig, same thing.
This is what I love, that different parts of the world and the countries, you have different sayings for different things, but it, like, obviously it means the same thing, and that's what I like about different, like, even if here you go down the road and a whirly gig is something different, definitely something different down that way. But yeah, how interesting.
Sorry, there's a little dog down here going mental, so I keep dipping out. He's knocking things
He's
over.
gone nuts.
See, our shows are not only entertaining, but they're educational.
Yes.
And here's another one for you. Here's another fun fact. Here in Pennsylvania, there's 3 different types of dialects. There's not just one. Each, like, Pennsylvania has its own 3. You have either Philly, which is like a New York, like Italian, real drunk. Then you have Pittsburgh, which is Western PA. That's basically hillbilly. Yuns and yins and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then where I'm at, you get the mix. You get a lot of Amish, and it's weird. We're like the mutt language. We have a bunch of different ones.
Oh.
We have that over here. It's in Scotland, there's quite a mixed bag, and half of them you can't understand, even though they're from the same countries. You know.
Yeah.
And same in England. You go down to England sometimes, and you just give up.
As I say, you only go an hour up the motorway up from where we are, and you're just there, like, you're looking at people thinking, "What are you saying?"
Mm-hmm.
But then they look at us with our accents.
Yeah.
We don't. To us, we don't have an accent, but we are called Hampshire hogs.
Yeah.
So we're a bit farmerish.
A bit posh, Hampshire hog, you know, a bit posh.
Hampshire.
Well, Rosie and Emma are anything. They're very, very far from posh.
Yeah, no,
Especially Emma. She's a bit of a dark horse.
Are you really going to go there?
Do you want to go there? That sign we see me use, we're up here. I remember that sign. Anyway, paranormal wise, what have you guys been up to?
To us.
Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, ladies.
Oh, what have we been up to? I was out the other night. I'm actually out later as well. It's Bank Holiday Monday here tomorrow, so I'm out tonight.
I'm not. We went to an amazing place a few weeks ago that's abandoned. Can't say too much because probably shouldn't have been in there. It was so
Did you
cool.
break in?
Pardon?
Did you break in?
No,
I couldn't possibly comment.
There was a hole in the fence. It didn't say don't enter. It just had a hole in the fence. There was
If there's
no
a hole,
sign.
reminiscence of childhood. We spent a good couple of hours in there. Probably didn't do much investigating.
But one of our lads, Kian, they went back and he said he saw a lady.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure if it's paranormal because he said it was so quick. But he's been back since and didn't get it again. So, but we don't know. But we can't get back in there.
No.
But we've got a couple of investigations coming up at the end of this month. So we are doing one of our. We can say this location.
We can say this one, yeah.
Yeah. It's where Mum works. It's where I used to work, which is the doctor's surgery, which used to be the old toll house for Bitton in Southampton Water, and it is an interesting location.
Yeah.
The activity that you get there. There's a little girl. There's a man. There's an older lady.
And a lot of staff have seen the little girl and sensed her.
Yeah.
And whoever's opening up in the morning as well, they'll say someone's running up the corridor or up
you can
the
hear
stairs
giggling upstairs, but all the doors are locked. Because you've got a big door to get into the main hallway for it. And you can hear the footsteps going upstairs. Yeah. But there's a bell halfway up. You can sometimes hear that little bell ringing. Yeah. And
we're back there.
Back there again the end of this month, which is it's interesting. But we're doing just a lot of ghost walks at the moment, just out and about, just using our local area. So we did Hillsea Lines a couple of nights ago, which is to do with World War II. So I don't do much history about it, but I just know it's used in the war. But we try and get more activity there and try and get the paranormal stuff there and build the energy, and then do the history on it. But we had one of our apps going on your phone, as you know, do they work, do they not work, we don't know. But how interestingly, Ben did not say nothing. He just lit 2 cigarettes up, didn't say he was doing it, handed one to my brother, and my brother's phone app said, leave the pack of cigarettes. They didn't even say, oh bro, do you want a cigarette or do you want a fag? He just lit it up without saying nothing. And the app came out with, leave the pack of cigarettes. And it was just like, what? Yeah. And a mobile phone can't smell the cigarettes. So that to us was like, I don't know.
And there was the front door bit.
And the front door bit. So there was a long tunnel, a very savoury person come past, a human living one. Unsavoury. Asked us if we had weed on us, which was no. If we had weed on us, the green stuff. When we went off, me, Kean and Dave went off to go and check if he had left so we can carry on. We then heard the group down the tunnel saying, oh, we're going to scare them, let's hide them, we'll jump out at them. So we heard that. So we backfired it and hid ourselves. And one of us went off out and round the back. And my brother, about 5 minutes later, had his laser grid pen and said, I'll go and find them. Before he said it, his phone said seek, so he said, go and find them. He said he's at the front door, and that's where I was hiding right by the entrance of the main tunnel. So he put it pitch black, he saw his torch, my head was in the bush. His app said she's at the front door. So can't say it's paranormal, but
but you see, these apps, we use an Echophonic and we use the Spirit Talk every now and again. People are always saying, there's a certain amount of words in them, which is fine. We've all used them, so you do get random words that mean diddly squat, basically. But as you say, Rosie, sometimes you get a second. I'm not a tech person, as you know, but as far as I'm aware, these apps aren't capable of putting sentences together.
No. And your phone's not a mobile. If your mobile phone's not a tool to investigate with, then the apps have all these random words put in to then put a sentence together. But that sentence to relate to somebody's actions, which hasn't even said anything for your phone to listen to you. How? Just how? I can't explain. We couldn't recreate it. We tried. But at that point, we've said the word cigarette, and then it's like, okay, so you could listen to, but it never repeated it. Never repeated that sentence. So how it did it, I don't know. Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Matt? You've been doing this a lot longer than us, not giving away your age or anything, young man.
No, I'm old. But, Where am I? No, I mean, I'm not a huge person on the apps or the phones. it's just not what they're designed to do. Like you're asking it to do something that it's not supposed to do. However, in this instance, it's more than just coincidence. Something happened. So I don't know. Maybe the spirits are able to manipulate some of this stuff better. I don't know. But I wouldn't use anything on an app as actual evidence unless I have something else to back it up.
Yeah, that's what we tried to use as to sort of corroborate a little bit.
Yeah.
We use it with alongside the cat ball. So if we were like, if we got that word, if this is you, could you then set that little flashing ball off? If that goes off, okay, we can't still say it's paranormal, but it's now connecting the two.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a phrase or something like the cigarette thing, if you get a voice through that, and then you catch an EVP of the same voice, same pitch, same tone, that to me, that's hard to debunk.
Yeah.
That's really hard to debunk. But I mean, when the Wicked Queen and I did Centralia, I mean, I used a Spirit Box app on my phone just to try it out. And we were getting some responses that there's no way that we could have pushed it to do this. And we weren't even talking about the investigation prior to even using this. Yeah. So it's possible, but not likely.
Yeah.
It's a neat little piece of tech, but like I said, as far as that evidence is concerned, it's not what they're designed to do. Like the EMF, these EMF meters or the ghost radars, just buy a K2.
Yeah.
Buy K2, use your green light.
It's amazing how many people don't actually know how to use a K2. They'll be sitting, they'll be standing, wherever they'll be investigating, and they'll have their phone
on a line,
and they'll have a K2 sit right, holding it with the other hand and say, "Oh, it's lighting up," and you just feel like screaming at them.
Or they sit next to an outlet.
When we do it and it starts going off, all of us will sort of we'll back off, or we'll go get a bit closer, see what it does, back off.
And then we're all trying each other's phones because we've all gone into flight mode, but we're just checking.
Yeah.
And then then we'll take one step back further, and then we'll let it do it, or we'll change them around.
Yes.
We're constantly changing cat balls around to see, like, because we use with 8 or 10 balls, and we'll move them around to make sure one's not dodgy, one's a new one, say, but. Yeah, people that there's the shows that really wind me up. They can investigate however they like, but when they're holding the K2, put it on the floor, put it down. Then magic happens. It will happen.
You want to investigate, that's what you're there for.
Yeah.
Do it properly.
Yes, just put it down because you're feeding it, you're giving the energy. Like, and then your phone or your camera is connecting, you're talking to yourself. Like,
when you get a K2, here's a question for you. There's a place here called Caldwell. We need to take you girls to it next time you're up. It was designed by the same guy that designed Dalquaham.
Oh, yes.
Caldwell's a big stately home, Mark, but it's in ruins now. It's just a shell, basically.
Okay.
We investigated there about a month or so ago, and there's no power going into it. It's been abandoned since 1985. Two fires that were just totally destroyed the insides of the building. Craig, Laura's other half, and I, we went down to the basement, and we sat the K2 down on the floor, and we stood right back, and the K2 was constantly going to red. How big an energy do you think it takes to make a K2 go to red?
I mean, you're talking a huge amount.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some like receptacles not even give off that much. But I know what you're talking about because I had an investigation like that too, where I had an ELF meter, basically a K2, just a cheaper version, in a doorway, and it was just as high as it'll go. It was just screaming at us, and there was nothing around. We just had it right in a concrete doorway. Like there was no electrical, no nothing. We had another K2 nearby. That wasn't going off. It was just that one spot.
That's the same as that.
That's the priory.
It's just literally just one wall of ruins.
Yeah.
And we had it led up. We had cat walls around, And that's when because Ben was sat up on top of the wall, and I was like, Ben, have you got your phone on? He's like, no, I haven't got my phone on, but it's in my pocket. He then got down, and it was still doing it, and it was going right up to red. But we were then asking for it to do it, and then we asked it to stop, and it stopped. Yeah. Then we asked for it again, and it will go again. And it's like...
And then later in the investigation, we were a little bit further away, but a couple of the teams stayed back, and they said it kept going off intermittently, but we worked out there were some men on patrol. So they were walking up and down the wall, and that's when the K2 was going off.
As they're walking up on patrol, it was hitting as they were going past it.
Yeah, so, makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they say that there's 1,001 things that can set the K2 off, which is fine. You know yourself, tons and tons of things that can set it off. But I just find it really bizarre, when your other meter map was going to, red, whatever. They said, go to the highest level. Our K2 was going nuts. And so we went back and forward with the phone because I managed to do as a live in the basement. The signal was crap, but I managed to find a wee one little spot in the basement where I could stand, and hold. And I was scared to move because you just moved that much and the signal's gone. But, we tried Craig's phone against it and all the rest of it, and nothing could, and I just found that really, really bizarre. And then later on, we were asking, can you make it go to yellow, orange? And I was doing that, but I was just wondering, because I said that to Craig that night, I wonder how much energy does a spirit need to be practically sitting on top of it for it to go to red?
Quite a bit. I mean, the only time I've ever seen any type of EMF meter peg out like that high, is when you're like right next to a panel or an electrical outlet. So you're talking that high of EMF.
Okay.
So that's the only time I've really seen it naturally do that.
That's it's the same with Rosie and Emma being at Alpha. Did you go to Alpha, Emma?
No, Mum didn't. No,
not that time.
Rosie's been at Alpha, so Caldwell's the exact same Rosie as Alpha. It's
a sexy building. Very sexy building. Matt knows, when I find a building, when they're sexy, I'm not afraid to say they're sexy. Sexy and haunted.
So I've never heard the build. I've heard the building be going, it's a beautiful building, a nice looking building, structure. I've never heard a building being called. Matt, seriously, why are you Rosie on your panel, on your team? As she finds buildings. So there's YouTube videos about people like you, Rosie.
No, what? Even yesterday, we were on the coach to Preston.
Yeah.
And we pulled the coach stop, and I went, my God, that is a sexy building. Yeah. And the coach just sort of went silent. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's a school now. Oh, shit. That's the wrong words to use.
Yeah.
That's kind of
old and haunted. Yeah.
I mean, that is a condition you might have, Rosie. There are people that are attracted to objects, shall we say. One woman married the Eiffel Tower. One woman married the Queen Mary.
I need to. Yeah.
I need to send you one here. There is an amusement park close by me. It's called Knoebels. There's a woman, or was a woman. I don't know if she's still around. I hope not. She was physically and sexually in love with one of the rides.
I think is this the one?
No, she's not like that.
It was a big tall ride. It was on this
Now here was what's weirder. Her partner was attracted to fence posts. Not even joking.
Wow.
Well, I guess there would, but penny dropped.
Now this is a family friendly park, so you can let your mind do what it does.
Yeah. No, we're just purely looking at buildings together. That looks like a great building. She's like, "Yep, that's a sexy building."
Just purely to look,
just for investigate.
I think
not my show. It's not my show, Matt. Not your show.
I think I know the lady you mean, Matt. There's one bit where she's lying underneath it.
Yeah.
Aye,
with her
that's it,
finger in
that's
the
the
oil.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Aye, that's it.
Yep.
Well, there is a woman who married the Eiffel Tower,
Mhm.
and she was filmed one day, middle of the afternoon. Now, don't forget, this is a touristy place. She went up the top of the tower, and she was doing stuff to one of the girders, shall we say, for want of a better word.
Oh.
Middle of the afternoon. So, yeah, you're keen, you know.
Can you give us
But I
some
was actually,
privacy?
Oh. No.
but
Oh,
I don't
to
even know.
look up, she looked quite, I don't know, but she looked quite normal. She looked like a person you could sit down and actually have a conversation. Like somebody you maybe work with or something, you could have a conversation with. She looked totally fine, but she went up there and she brought out this towel, shall we say, and started, woohoo, you know, honeymoon.
Oh.
Oh,
But I
my.
also read a story on Facebook, I think it was the other day. There was a guy up in court in Glasgow. Now I'm from Glasgow, so I'm quite ashamed of this. He was caught doing stuff with a wheelie bin. You know the big bins, but I don't know what you call them, Matt, over there, but the big, massive bins.
Yep. No, I know what you mean.
Oh.
He was up in court for this.
There,
You know.
There are some strange people.
was it I don't know if it was Facebook or TikTok, but I saw one about a guy who was in love with the pool inflatables, like the pool toys that you blow up and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was, and he had apparently a relationship with each and every one of them. He had it named, and they had their own special relationship. Oh yeah, it was interesting.
I don't even know what to say.
Smile like a pool ring.
I mean,
Sorry.
you know, obviously there's something, you know, on with these people. I'm not slagging, I'm not making fun of them, but there's another lady on YouTube that kids on to think she's furniture.
Yeah, I've seen furniture. I've seen guy with a car.
Guys in love with. How did we go into this subject?
Actually,
that was Rosie.
Rosie finding building sexy.
I do not go any further than the word.
We're just friends, I swear
It was all innocent, officer, honest.
It was, yeah. I was just saying it's a sexy building.
We need to have a discussion about we are being professional. We're not actually saying anything, but anything we're abbreviating. No, it's not abbreviating, is it? It's
just a sexy building.
I can host a special episode if you want.
Yeah.
You want to do that, Matt? I'll gladly come on because it's your channel.
Some of the stuff I've had on my channel, it's like, I'm surprised I'm still allowed to go live.
I've seen some of your shows, Matt, and I'm surprised you're not locked up.
Hey, I apologize always. Anytime someone says I've seen your show, it's always I'm sorry.
Oh,
it's all good fun.
It's always good. It's brilliant.
But that's it's good fun, and it's clean to a certain extent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Good. I have some limits.
You got to have
you need to know where to draw the line in the sand, basically. But I mean, let's face it, I've watched some shows, and you just want to dig your own grave, basically. You know what I mean? You want to go to your own funeral, and you think, no, good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about ghosts. Do they exist? Let's find out.
I'm so excited to be here tonight. Yeah, you freaking look it.
I'm so glad you asked me on. I've been waiting for this for years,
Oh, you may
knock twice if you're not here. Once for yes,
just
twice for no.
One loud bang. Was that you? No, that was my head. I can't listen to this.
you know what? You say that. I never forget one location. I'm going to say because we can't go investigate there no more. Manor Farm, brilliant location. Just a shame we can't do it no more. And there was a lady, we were in a group, and this lady said that she could see a cat, and that's fine. And then my ex said, clonked his neck like this, and you heard it go clonk, clonk. And she went, I can hear knocking. I was like, because I knew it was his neck. Like, you could hear it. And I'm thinking, how can I? I'll just let her go with it. Just let her do what she wants.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what you mean, Rosie. And it's so annoying, infuriating. We've had some instances on TikTok, individuals on TikTok that are doing that. You know, a few weeks back, Laura and I had to go to Loud and Cut because somebody was determined to use a board in there for negative spirits and stuff. So, not that we intervened, but we went over, you know, and gave our thoughts on it. And there was a couple of guys there, so they were asking me about Greyfriars, basically. I was telling you, about Greyfriars, Sir George Mackenzie, blah, blah, blah. There was a couple of girls there as well. The next day, this girl was on TikTok saying that Sir George Mackenzie was in her flat in Kilmarnock, in her kitchen in Kilmarnock. That's where we stayed back in Kilmarnock. It was a small town on the west coast of Scotland. But Sir George Mackenzie, she'd never been to Greyfriars. Never been to Edinburgh. But this George Mackenzie turned up. And she was actually, we watched her live she was doing, and she's sitting. I need to take my specs on so you can see the eyes.
It's the eyes.
But she was sitting talking. She was like, he's there. I don't want to look at him. He's standing. She was convinced he was stood beside her, And I don't.
No, I can't do that.
Doesn't generally
That's
work.
terrible language, Laura Dawson. We need to talk about professional standards.
Laura!
We need to chat about professional standards, madam. Call me up with that comment, and then you go and do that. You just sunk your own ship, basically. But, it's really annoying. And you get these people, and the next day, this our friend, shall we say, they went to church the next day, and they got holy water and some kind of prayer book off a priest. And I knew she's stealing my heart, and call 800, I don't give her.
She's on
Craig, he puts it politely. He calls him rucksack. So the next day they went to see this priest. The priest gave him a bottle of holy water and some kind of prayer book, how to get rid of bad spirits or something like that. I don't know. And they done a video, and he was in the house with the water, throwing it all. The place was soaking. Be gone, evil spirit. I got to, see if it was me, I got to watch my telly. Got to soak my TV. You know what I mean? They says that, that's him. He's away now. He's gone. I've exercised the room. I've cleansed the room. Couldn't clean the room with a bloody hoover in a van if you asked me about him.
Oh, dear.
But the thing was, see the amount of people would believe this.
I know. It's all just for likes and views, and that's all it just it just puts the stuff down. It's just why be real.
Well,
and I've said
this one.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I don't know. This is my show. But you're my esteemed guests, so you go first, Mark. Carry on, please do. Continue.
This. I missed that esteemed part. I don't know where that came from, but
all right, what are you going to say?
But no, and I've said this before. I understand that these people and shows want to get ratings and stuff like that. I get it. I 100% get it. But I would have more respect for them if they would put a disclaimer for entertainment only.
Yeah.
Because it gives people like us a bad name.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how many times people are like, oh, well, have you seen demons? Have you done that? What? No.
That's not what we're looking for.
People don't just spin their heads around on every investigation we go to. you're not. Sometimes we go out and you feel like you're talking to yourself. Well, that's probably because you are.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like
every night's different.
I can't stand that. I can't stand these shows and these YouTubers or whoever that say it's real paranormal, that overreact, and they're actors. Just say it's for entertainment. It's fun. I'd have more respect. Yeah, I'd have more respect. I'd have more respect for these individuals if they would put that disclaimer.
Yeah. Well, I'm completely with you on that. It's each to their own. Do what you like, and it's like when sometimes we did events back in the day, like proper events, and some people, I know the people that wanted to use the Ouija board, I would do it because we would have groups of people, but would group people together, and then you would have two people that come together and they want to do the Ouija board. I would let them do the Ouija board on their own because I know that they're Ouija board pushers.
Yeah.
And if you want to pay and do that, I'm not going to ruin that for you. You do it, but I'm not going to put anybody of the other group with you. Yeah. They can do it on your own, and I'll get them to do something else, and then they'll do it later on, because you can see it happening. And a couple of the people that did notice, they asked, "Can I not do that with them?" And I said, "I've already planned it. Don't worry." It's up to them if they want to do that. But I didn't film it, didn't put up live, and I think we don't put all of our stuff up.
No,
not because we don't want to be dismissed or anything, but it's for our own. It's our hobby. But we love doing, like when we do our global ghost hunt, you've got the right people watching that know it's true. You build up that portfolio of people that follow you, so they know that you are genuine. But it's nice to have those followers, and it's nice to have oh my god, I've got a few good likes and stuff like that. But
at the end of the day, we're just doing what we want to do, and that's enjoying paranormal investigations.
Yeah,
and that's another great point. That's a really good point too, with like global ghost hunt. Like I said, Brian and I are backstage on every investigation, and as the ladies will tell you, we get these videos sometimes weeks in advance. So Brian and I are looking over these videos before the event even hits to make sure there's no edits. It looks good. It's clean audio. It's not just junk we're throwing out, and there's not that staging. Because we've had that. We've had we've had teams submit videos, and nothing against them, but if you're investigating, you say, "Oh, well, can you give me a knock to tell me you're here?" and you hear something soft, and they're freaking out. No, you're not representing like that. No. You're not overplaying.
All you want is a real investigation. As you say, Matt, an hour and a half. You might be an hour and a half for nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, we've all done it, and as active as Loud and Cut might be, we've had plenty of investigations there, and it's been like 2-3 hours before we even maybe get a flash of a K2 or a cat ball. So that hour and a half that we do, it might get nothing. But then, after we finish filming, maybe, half an hour, we might get loads of activity. But I would rather submit the hour and a half with nothing in it.
Well, and I've said this on my show, and I think I've said it on GGH Live before too. Any team that is going live for the Global Ghost Hunt, understand this: if you're not getting anything, have some be a little entertaining. With it. Be yourself. Like, don't overplay it, but you still have an audience to take care of. Like,
we tend to start investigating about an hour before as well that we go live. You start building up the energy as well, which always helps.
And it gives you that setting. And even within that hour that we are before we go live, we then film that bit as well. So if there is anything that we've captured before, we can then give it to you, to Brian and Matt, and we can kind of go, this is the lead up to it. And every night when we did the events, we would have people, even like we do paid events with our friends and family, we always say, I would rather you have excuse the pun, but we'd rather have a dead night than an active night, because you then know we've not put anything on. But we let them do the investigation. Like, you've got the equipment, off you go. We will just guide you with some questions of how to start, because some people, bless them, they're like, I don't know where to start or what to say.
They don't know.
So I'm like, just introduce yourself, just like you're talking to somebody that's not there, but just like you're talking to somebody, and ask them questions, ask them about their day.
But that's why we like Global Ghost Hunt as well, because as much as we like taking guests out, we like just doing it ourselves as well. So we can investigate.
We're definitely doing a lot more just Ghoul Gang lately. because I just think we've got our groups that know how each other works, and all of us bring different things to it. And so we're hoping all of our team can be there this year. We're going to be doing 3 locations, I think. I don't think Matt knows this.
No.
I think we're going to be doing 3. We're going to be doing a pre-record and 2 lives.
Yeah.
You guys make scheduling so much fun. No. But and the other thing too is like I did this Robin's Trail the one year for Global Ghost Hunt. There was nothing. It was a dead night. Turn it into your audience. Ask the audience, hey, is there something you want to ask? Is there something I'm missing? Is anybody hearing anything, seeing anything that I may not? There's different ways to do the Global Ghost Hunt. That's just a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh,
Definitely.
That's it. I mean, you usually make it entertaining. There is a couple of dances on TikTok that I've been learning, so I can put them in as well,
Hey, by all means. By all means.
You go.
I can do, but no, you need to make it entertaining for your audience, and I don't mean as in faking crap and stuff like that. But if you're not getting any response from Spirit, then I think it's a good chance to show your audience, that you're capable of investigating, that you're capable of talking to Spirit. I mean, I watched this, this clown that they're talking about. He's done loads of investigations. In 4 months, he's seen 17 apparitions, blah, blah, everything demonic, blah, blah, blah. But he said something in one of his investigations. He can be quite rude at times. And he turned to the Spirit and says, I'm in command, not yous. So you do as I tell you, basically. And I'm thinking, no.
That's not the approach to take. No. If I was a spirit, I'd be like, see ya.
Bye. I'd be like, oh yeah, watch this.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
God, that's awful.
And the other thing is, you might get a dead night, but everybody watching it, it's not your route to teach people, but they could pick up tips for yourself, Matt, or Rosie and Emma, and maybe ourselves. Who knows? But they can pick up wee bits and pieces. Say, well, they asked this and they asked A, B, and C. I've never thought of asking them, so make a note of that.
Yeah, it's try that. What Global Ghost Hunt is about. Like, there's so many things we've picked up that we can help us with our investigation. I'm like, I'm stealing that. Yeah, I'm stealing how you've done that. Thank you. Like, and they do, and what we do sometimes they take, and that's the amazing thing about the Global Ghost Hunt is
100%.
You're sharing each other. Sharing each other. That's the wrong word.
I mean, the next time you are all out in investigations, I'm expecting to see Ferrari shirts getting worn. I had to say that. Come on, I did have to say that. But I know you're kind of pressed for time, Matt. You're going to what is it you're taking up?
So, well, not really taken up. So, a buddy of mine at work, he's starting a baseball league here, and he asked if I wanted to be a part of it. And I said, well, yeah, of course. I want to get into a certain shape. Round apparently is not a shape, but but I'm actually going to be pitching for this league.
Nice.
So he's coming over.
Good luck.
I've watched baseball a few times, and it always reminds me of Rounders.
A what?
I don't know if you play that.
We have Rounders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have that in America, Rounders?
No. Probably not, no.
This is just like a watered down version of baseball.
I may have seen it. I may have seen it. I think I've seen some videos, TikTok videos about it. But I'll have to look into it.
Yes. Sorry.
They play mostly in schools, I think.
No, schools.
Basically,
you have 5 bases.
Yes. You have 4.
4. Yeah, 4 bases, 1 pitcher, and then obviously you bat, and then you run to each one.
And you only have a little wooden bat as well.
Yeah, have a little wooden baton. Yeah.
I think I have seen it then.
You run to the each one before you get caught out by the throwers and the fielders.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have seen it. I think I have seen it. So, confusing. Give me cricket. I'll play cricket.
Yeah.
No. No offense to anybody who plays it, but cricket, I think it's going to be one of the. I'm not a sporty person. Formula One's my passion. That's it. That's where it ends. But cricket, golf, and all the rest, no, not for me.
Not test
Each
cricket.
one to their own. Each one to their own, but not for me. But I'll hold on. You what, though?
T20. They just have 20 overs each.
Yeah.
That's brilliant because it's quick.
It's quick, yeah. Or when it's the Ashes, it's England versus Australia. That's it.
That's different.
When it's the Ashes, you've got to watch it.
It's all about the ball games, Scott.
Told you.
Enough, Emma. Enough.
And then
I'll tell you a quick story, Matt, before we finish. Rosie and Emma were up for our wedding last year, and we took them to thanks, Warrigal. We went to Loudon-Kirk, and on the way back from Loudon-Kirk, there was a sign, one big road sign that went at a roundabout. I don't know if you guys do you have roundabouts in America, actually?
Yeah, some places we do. Some places
just go
we
round
do.
them the other way.
they just get.
No, because in all the films, you never see anybody going round a roundabout.
No, we
Some
have
big straight roads.
not where I'm at.
Anyway, useful point there. But anyway, so big roundabout, big sign with different touristy bits in our town, right? And we have a big library in the middle of town, and it's called the DICK Institute. Laura Bay will tell you it's named after some guy. I'm assuming Laura Bay, because she knows a lot of the history in our town. So this was the DICK Institute. Perfectly innocent. I thought Emma was going to have a coronary.
I can't say anything.
She thought this was hilarious.
It was.
Look this up. There are several towns here in Pennsylvania. One is called Intercourse, Pennsylvania. There is a Myanus, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
There, what's another one? Blue Ball.
Right. Calm down, Emma. Keep it intact.
Those are just three. There's a lot more.
We're on our way.
They're all.
And
If
anybody's wondering, there is a fudge plant, like factory, in Myanus, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
okay.
No,
They pack fudge in Myanus. Yep.
Oh my god! I had fudge in Myanus. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what I read last night. This is total clean, this one, Emma, so you might not be interested in it though.
Have a good night, everybody. Something to think about.
It was Sarah that found that there was a woman on TikTok, and I'm going to pronounce it Rosie or something, is the name of the town. It's in Nebraska. She's the only person that lives in this town. And have you heard it?
I have.
And she's the mayor. She's everything in this town.
Yep.
And if she wants a liquor license, she has to apply to herself. Alcohol. See what I mean, man? Sometimes it's, it's.
Oh, we're weird.
See.
We're weird here.
But if she wants an alcohol license, she needs to apply to herself.
Does she?
I couldn't get my head around that. I'm like, can I get an alcohol license? No, you can't. Why not? You can appeal it. Why?
Just appeal it and you'll find out.
You have to wait 7 days.
She's a bank clerk as well. You think, well, there's some money. How would that even work?
Brilliant.
The Dick Institute Command is named after James Dick, a wealthy businessman and
Philanthropist.
I'm not even going to try.
Aye.
Thanks, Laura.
Philanthropist. Philanthropist.
Philanthropist. I can't say it now.
Philanthropist. I like that. Philanthropist. I'm going to use that.
Philanthropist. But I found this quite bizarre, Matt. This lady in Nebraska in a town, and she ran everything. Well, who does the ordering? And what do we need today? We need some bread. Right, okay, I'll order it in for the brute. Right, aye. Anyway, people,
Much fun.
a useless fact, only in America. So I'll keep a hold of these a wee second after we come off. Ladies, where can people find you? Where can people find you? Sorry, I said that in Scottish, didn't I? Where can people locate you?
Oh, they froze again.
Where can people find you, Matt? We'll get back to them when we come back. Try again.
I'll let them go first. They might freeze again.
Every time we go to the door, we just freeze.
And Scott's like this normally.
And I'm like...
Right, where can people find you, Rosie and Emma? Quick for you, freeze.
We're on Facebook, the Ghoul Gang. Just send us a request and we'll happily accept it.
And we're also on Instagram. We do have a YouTube channel up there, but us in technology, it just failed. So go to like Global Ghost Hunt and you'll find us that way as well.
Yes.
So that is where we go.
And there they go.
They've done it again. Where can people find you, Matt?
Basically,
still there, but however.
Basically, Paranormal Consultant on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, pretty much everywhere. I'm all over the place. And like the lady said, find myself, find the ladies, and a lot of other great people over at Global Ghost Hunt on Facebook, YouTube, also Parapost Network Central. Yeah. So we're all over the place.
Yeah.
Excellent. So a big thanks. So I keep a wee hold of you. So look up the Ghoul Gang and the Paranormal Consultant. And a big thanks to them. We'll be back on Friday. We unlock Paranormal. We get Barry Frankie's tonight, a week tonight, the Victorian investigator or something. What I say, he's giving himself a fancy title. No idea what it is. But look, if you are a team, look up Global Ghost Hunt, and Matt is the person you speak to. Don't ask Rosie and Emma because they keep freezing. So you'll be there for about a week.
And if you're a location that wants to be showcased in Global Ghost Hunt as well, contact Global
free.
Ghost Hunt. Yes.
Yeah, it's free. We can help you find a team, or if you have a team that you normally investigates with yourself, or if you sign up, it's free. Yeah.
So this is my dramatic bit. So you heard it here first. That's the ticket.
That's the ticket.
That's the ticket.
That's it. Shut it. Well, I nearly said it now. Nearly said it. Right, folks, we're out here, so enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope your week ahead's nice and all that kind of stuff. All right, cheers out. Bye.